Good morning, dear all the students. Today I'm going to discuss about IP multimedia subsystem. Last day I told you voice over IP telephone. Now after that may be continued as our IP multimedia subsystem. What is IP multimedia subsystem? An architecture for real-time multimedia services like voice, data, video, or messaging, anything. Those kind of services using a common IP network. It defines a layered architecture. That means there have some protocol architecture. It relies solely on SIP, that means session initiation protocol, as the primary session control protocol. Some interfaces may use H248 protocol architecture developed initially by third generation partnership project. The core IMS elements use IP network architecture only. Now, next question is the part of our some IMS requirement. The level requirement, it is based on the quality of service, inter-operator quality of service negotiation, and user services provided by the home and by serving networks. Now, after that, I'm going to tell you the most essential part, that is protocol architecture. You are observing there have one simplified IP multimedia subsystem architecture. There have access layer, transport layer, session control layer, and application layer. IMS enables security, reliability over the multimedia communication between device and some other diverse system or diverse network system. The architectural model provides a unified infrastructure and common mechanisms for controlling, manipulating, routing, and managing sessions, as well as implementing authentication also. The IMS specifications incorporate widely using IETF recommendation based on SIP. The control layers, often referred to as IMS core, the main function elements of the control layer include CSCF. What is CSCF? CSCF is call session control function, the heart of the IMS architecture, responsible for controlling sessions between endpoints and applications. Home subscriber servers, the master database that maintains all the users' profile information used to authenticate and authorize subscribers. Signaling gateway and multimedia gateway purpose control function, that is also known as media gateway control function, that is MGCF, provides the interoperability with PSTN. What is PSTN? Public switch telephone network. Media resource functions, that is also known as MRF. Okay, so these are the most important thing for any system. Next to that, I am going to tell you some advantages and benefits. What are the advantages and benefits? By defining a layered network architecture with open interfaces, IP multimedia services provides some greater flexibility and extensibility compared to traditional monolithic communications service providers network architecture. IP multimedia services or IP multimedia subsystem advantages and benefit for the system that can be included something like this. You can say application network and device independence. Applications are decoupled from the transport layer. Service providers can deliver common applications and services with unified authentication, authorization, and accounting across diverse devices and access networks like LTE mobile networks, Wi-Fi networks, fixed networks, MSO networks, etc. That means wired and wireless both. What is LTE? I told you from the very beginning of our telecommunication uh, system that right now we are present at the fourth generation mobile communication era, that is known as long-term evolution. Next to that, another advantage, reusable components. Service providers can reduce capex and opex by leveraging common functional elements to support multiple services. Standards-based solution, another advantage. Service providers can eliminate vendor lock-in and contain costs by deploying standards-based network elements. Service diversity, that is the most important. IMS standards enables a variety of IP-based communication services, including voice, video, text, multi-party conferencing, etc. Convergence, service providers can reduce OpEx by evolving legacy TDM voice networks to converged all IP networks that support voice and IP media services. Now, next to that, I am going to tell you that something related to our internet networking between PSTN and IMS. There have some special way that is shown using some arrow, and that is established between UE and PSTN switch and IMS MGW. What is UE? UE is your user equipment. What is the meaning of your MGW? That is media gateway. Now, after that, I'm telling you the operation. Now, when I'm going to tell you this operation, first you must remember PSTN switch reserves a voice circuit among those it shares with IMS MGW, this one, and sends an ISUP IAM message over SS7 protocol architecture to a TSGW. Now, this is the main concept behind our system, which is known as trunking signaling gateway. Now, after that, the MGCF, this is MGCF, creates a context in the IMS MGW using Mega CO H248 protocol. Already I told you, which is also known as Megaco or H248 protocol. This context consists of a of a certain association with TDM termination and RTP termination. What is RTP? That is real-time protocol termination. The TDM termination terminates voice circuit, and the IMS MGW shares with the PSTN switch. This. Okay. Now, after that, the MGCF entity originates a SIP invite, this one, method containing SIP invite method containing SDP description returned by the IMS MGW. This method is sent to the IMS subsystem that delivers it to the destination IMS terminal. Deployment of IMS architecture. IMS is access independent. IMS provides the interface towards the circuit switch network. IMS provides a standardized the interfaces, ISC, IMS service control. A mobile service provider to offer advanced services and multimedia services to its users. A fixed network operator, everything is present over here. That's why it is much more easy to access over the wireless or wired telephony purpose, communication purpose. Better communication purpose. That means internet communication service purpose. When we are considering IMS as compared to our intelligent network, what are the main points we have found? That is AS, that is application server, provides a service execution environment, application specific logic, and all the signaling for one or more services. Next to that, MRF, multimedia resource function, is a network element whose sole purpose is the processing of media streams, also known as RTP streams for network-based services. Media stream processing includes such functions as playing announcements, collecting DTMF digits, etc. purpose. Now, the MRF corresponds to the SRF of the intelligent network. Okay. After that, SCSCF, this one, plays the role of a point from which the services are invoked. It has user profile that indicates the services the user has subscribed to and the conditions under which the services are invoked. Thank you. Thank you so much. This is everything about our multimedia communication over IP telephone.